Hey there, here we are, Lake Pend d'Oreille in beautiful North Idaho. We just got back from doing our mini assignment, which was a real treat. We're actually supposed to be on assignment right now. And I love assignments because it's a chance to kind of reset and recalibrate myself on what's important, kids meeting Christ. And so we were so thankful to have our mini assignments and spend some time just kind of recalibrating and focusing and being unplugged. And so please take your assignment. We've talked to some of you. We talked to Gabe today, who said he was taking his assignment next week. Jeffrey's got plans for his. I think Cassie is on her mini assignment right now. So please do your assignment, your mini assignment. You'll thank yourself.
Yep. And we wanted to just share this greeting really to just amidst all the challenges that we're up against right now, and we have been for the last few months. Just tensions involving COVID and social distancing and summer plans being canceled and trying to figure out how to actually get together with other human beings. It's been tough. The racial inequality conversation that has come up, surfaced, that's in the face of our country to deal with and wrestle with these things. The LGBT plus community, the voices calling out to Young Life saying, do better. We want to talk. Some of you have asked, are we going to talk as a region? Yes. Our next retreat is until October, but we've got to connect soon. So we're going to set up some gatherings with our sub-regions that you're more used to actually meeting with. And we want to set up creating conversation together where we get a chance all to talk. So it's small enough to do that. Clarity about where Young Life is at in these things and what work we're doing as a region on this. And then connection with Christ. We want to pray together and talk about Jesus, who holds all things together to keep Christ in the center of it. So we want to involve our healthy sexuality ambassadors, Adam Silverness and Cassie Coates in this, your ARD, your supervisor. We're going to involve our trainers like Tanya Kent and Becca. We're going to involve Hooper, who's been helping to lead the conversation with cultural intelligence and multi-ethnic. And also Pablo and I will join. So we'll have smaller groups just so we can create more discussion. So look forward to those dates.
And this really fits into the overall plan that we have for CQ. And of course, you know, we started this CQ training plan a couple of years ago. 1 year ago. It was going to be a 2 to 3 year plan, very slow, very methodical, like no stone was left unturned in that process. And we had a plan for that. But you know, so much has changed in this past year. Our region has changed. We've got great diversity in our region, and the climate of our country and our mission and our communities have changed as well. And so in order to be responsive to that, we are kind of increasing the intensity. We're turning it up a little bit. Some people call it ripping the Band-Aid off real fast. But we are working with Pablo, Hoop, Jeff, Pablo, and some others will be working on developing where we will go and how we will pivot to be responsive. And what they have come up with is that it's really a call to action. We've done a lot of work with empathy and hearing stories in our region. And so now we need to figure out what our greatest needs are and make an action plan. So that's kind of how we're going to be pivoting. We're going to be pivoting so that we can be responsive, which is, you know, our responsibility as missionaries and as kingdom people. So that change is coming.
Yeah, and as a whole region with Wyoming, Montana, North Idaho, and Eastern Washington, we will get a chance after our calls together. You'll get a survey to create a new baseline for where we are at as an entire region, so that we can start to build towards October 6th through 8th, our next staff retreat. And that we can have data that we can look at as a whole region, what the priorities are, where you're at, what tensions you're struggling with. Is it more socioeconomic? Is it race? Is it LGBT plus? Is it just events? What are we going to do in the fall when school might be 2 days a week in person and football's in the spring now for some schools? But we want to build up to that so we can create conversation and we can be together, truly together as a region. So because we're all at different places, from Chelan to Gillette, Wyoming, from Tri-Cities to Yellowstone, we have a different sense of tension. So look forward to these conversations as sub-regions, and look forward to a survey that we can have really good data to hear what collectively we're saying. So look forward to being together October 6th through 8th to dive in. But in the meantime, we want to be one mission, and that we're connected enough that we can learn from each other of how we're going to handle finishing the summer, getting into the fall. So in Christ together, to introduce kids to Jesus Christ and help them grow in their faith. Thank you for listening.